What is good, YouTube? Traded by Amen here, back with another video, and today we're gonna see how I was able to make $93 or 2% on my account today. So as we can see here, I took minimal amount of trades this week, which is good as I improved my psychology and actually stuck to what I said I was gonna do. And this is also good, but I have to now use this as a baseline for every single week. And I just have to do the same thing every single week, starting from this week. And before we get started, let's see if we can get to 150 subscribers by the end of the month. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for all the love shown in the comments and on the shorts that I post. And without further ado, let's see how I made 2% this week. So first trade I took was on USD CAD, which you can see right here. And as you can see, this setup is really good because not only did we have 3 bounces on this trend line, on this bearish trend line, price ended up playing out and continuing down. And I was able to get my entry after I saw 3 confluences of the EMA crossover, the trend line bounce, and this engulfing 5 candles. So I was able to get in a decent amount of profit, but the only thing I didn't do right about this was take a partial, because I anticipated it coming down, so I was like, alright, I'll just hold it all the way through. And then I see us make a higher low, so it's like, alright, it's fine, price is reversing, let me just get out at break even. So that's what happened. I ended up breaking even after I was 20 pips in profit, which is a little bit aggravating, but it's okay because now I know for next week I know what to do and keep this same momentum, because not only did I find this in New York session, it aligned with my trading plan and with what I said I was going to do in my last video, which is really good. And the next trade I took was on USD JPY, as you can see right here. This was an accident. I'm not going to count this in this week's trading recap because my finger misslipped and I put the wrong lot size on, and it would have played out too, but that's besides the point. Let's see what actually happened. So this trade was good for what it was because I did follow this downtrend, but long term we were bullish. And the funny thing was, I anticipated it being bullish as I drew this trend line, but I waited for this to come to break even as well because I got too eager to get in the trade instead of waiting just that little bit extra, 1 more hour, and I would have seen this bounce off the trend line, and that would have been a way better entry till this quarter level right here at 155,000, and it's fine because I took a counter trend trade and I could have easily just taken the buy because I was anticipating it going up, but I wanted to stay true to my trading plan and I didn't end up taking it, and I should have just taken that to begin with, so that's fine. I journaled that as well, that I have to focus. Oh shoot, I'm watching the Mavs and OKC game right now. I'll put clips on it on the screen. You guys can see it's a very close game. I wonder who's gonna win. Personally, I have Dallas winning this game, but you never know, anything can happen. This is my trading setup. Let me know if you want that video, and let's get back to the video. But who do you have in that series? If you watch basketball, the Dallas Mavericks or the Oklahoma City Thunder? So yeah, that was that. The next trade I ended up taking was right here. It was a losing trade, unfortunately, but this trade taught me a lesson, which is the most important thing. And we trade to improve. We get better at it once we listen to what we know we have to do, and once we make mistakes that allow us to grow as well. So this trade, it was good because I did follow the trend and it did end up kept going up, but the only issue with the trade was that I took it at a time that there's not a lot of volume, and right here we see we're still like consolidating a little bit. So after I took this trade, I limited my trading time from 6:30, which is right before market open, to 11:30, because I know within that time, not only is price volatile for the most part, and if it's not, I just won't trade that day. That'll be my trading day done. But I know I've seen the most success that I've had is within that time frame. So that's what I'm going to stick to now, and that's a lesson that I want to leave you guys with in this video. Make sure that when you're making mistakes, always use it as a lesson, because when we make our mistakes, they're made so we can learn from them and we won't make them again, because we know what we did wrong. And that only allows us to grow and be better, make us better traders, and make us that one step to being profitable. So yeah, that was the third trade that I took. And the last trade I took this week, I only took 4 trades this week. Oh, let me show you the loss. This is the loss. This is the short win on USD JPY, both on USD JPY. The last trade was on USD CAD, and this trade basically helped me make majority of the money I made this week, because I took this amazing setup, which I'm really proud of myself for, because I was able to make $165 net, because first I was able to identify the downtrend, so my daily bias was bearish. So that happened. I saw this consolidation, and here I was patient. I waited for the consolidation to break, and then I let it retest it, because that's a mistake I kept making. I didn't let price retest the box, as we can see here, even with the slightest retest. And then it came all the way down to this level right here, and I'm happy because I was able to have more than 3 confluences for this, and I allowed myself to see this setup within the time frame that I had for myself. And yeah, one thing I will say that I did wrong in this trade was I closed early, even though I did catch most of the moves, so I can't knock myself too much, but it was aggravating because price did end up coming down. But that is another thing that I need to keep listening to myself for, because as Urema University said, and Swaggy said, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the trading space, but if you are, you might know who they are. They say that if there's no reason to get in the trade, if there's no reason to take profit yet, don't take it. Just wait for it to get to your actual area. If it's like this, and you know that it has a higher chance of getting to your area rather than reversing up, just let it play out, because unless there's a sign that says it's gonna reverse, like in the first trade that I took with that higher low being created, I'm not sure if you remember, so I'll just draw a little example. Like if we have something like that where we have this higher low being made, then that's when I'll just get out, accept it, wait for a new trade for the next day. So there was no reason for me to get out of this trade because it respected the EMA all the way down, but it's okay because I was able to do well this week. These were all the trades. As I said, I was able to return 2%. And that will be the end of this video. And remember, slow motion is better than no motion. Take care.